Hey everybody, my name is Josh, and contrary to what the board in the back might be telling you, this is not an episode of the Teams Recap. However, if you are interested in watching past Teams Recap episodes or future Teams Recap episodes, I've got a link on the screen here that will take you over to my YouTube channel where you can find Teams Recap episodes or other unboxing videos, how-to videos, etc. And then my Twitter handle is also on screen in case you want to reach out to me in the Twitterverse for just saying hi, throwing a question my way, whatever the case may be. Happy to interact. Today, however, what we're here to do is go over the Plantronics Callisto 7200. I've got the box right here. Kind of had lost track of where I'd set it for a second there. Now, I was planning on doing an unboxing, but I wanted to unbox and take a look at some things first before I did that. So we will not be unboxing it. I've already got everything out and out of its packaging and all that. It wasn't some complex unboxing process, really. So you're not missing out on too much there. I'll still cover what's inside the box. But really, this video is about what comes in the package once you get your new 7200 speakerphone from Plantronics, and then a demo in a difference in audio, if you detect it or whatever the case may be, but just so that you can compare the 6200, this is the Plantronics 6200 you see, comparing this audio against the Callisto 7200 audio. We will pause the video after we go over the components and then resume it once I am recording audio through the actual speakerphone. So get a little bit of a comparison there as well. Okay, before we get too deep in any of that stuff, let's jump over and take a look at the device. All right, now this is what we've got. Here we go, the Plantronics Callisto 7200. Got our little PLT on the side there. Now these two little dots you see below the PLT, as we flip the phone around, you'll see those. Those are your speakers, where the input for your audio. Up top, obviously, is the output, the speakerphone itself. And as we look up top, we've also got a few buttons here. We've got our phone button, allows you to, it'll get a dial tone if we just push that once we're plugged in and we're actually connected to Skype for Business or whatever the case may be. And then we've got our plus and minus to the left and right for volume. And finally, we've got a mute button there as well. In the box, the device comes attached to this lengthy cable. Obviously, it needs to be lengthy if it's going to be used on a long conference table or any other environment where the source you're connecting to is a decent distance from where you actually need the speakerphone. So you get this long cable that's attached. As we flip around and look at that connection, I'm not sure if the resolution will come in or not, because you can actually see these are not just your typical twisting for tightening. That's what they are, but there's actually little hex. You have to use a hex tool, which comes in the box for tightening and loosening this piece to either remove the cable from the device or not. Why would you remove the cable from the device? Well, this doesn't have to be a device that is just going to sit on a conference table. You also have the option of taking it on the go, of powering it on with no cable. And then there is a smaller cord that also comes with it. This cord can be used for plugging into the device for power or just direct connection to a laptop in a more mobile setting, USB cable. If you are going to take it mobile and carry it around, this little carrying case is also included. Gives you a little bit of padding to protect it while it's in your bag and prevents it from being scratched and damaged and all that good stuff. So there's that. And finally, as you look around in the box, the other thing you've got is documentation. We've got our quick start guide here. We've got safety documentation, all the other legal stuff they got to put in there. Opening this up really quick, we get a quick overview of where all the different pieces and components are on the device. We've got Bluetooth if we want to connect to our phone or connect to a PC via Bluetooth. We see how we can charge it when the cable's not connected in the back. We've got a power button. We've got, like I pointed out before, we've got the little speaker ports there for input audio. And yeah, looks like that's about all we really need to point out there. I mean, it's not a super complex device to have to learn. As you can see, it's it doesn't have a high learning curve. It does what it needs to do with as few buttons as possible, which is great. So let's go ahead and power this thing on really quick just so we can see what that looks like. We'll push the power button. If you look on the device, we've got our Bluetooth for pairing with a phone or a laptop, and then our power button. So we'll push the power button. The line across here lights up white, as do the plus and minus for audio. We are not connected to a laptop right now, so we do not have a green presence light or anything like that. If I were to plug this into a different laptop where I am signed into Skype for Business, we will see. All right, give it a second. There we go, lights up green. Now, unfortunately, the video is capturing this as a rather subdued green. It is a much brighter green than what shows up in the picture here on the screen, but it is what it is. It's green, so there we go. And then from this point, since I'm plugged into Skype for Business, you should be able to hear that. Okay, got our dial tone from pushing the phone button, and then we also had our mute button there as well. All right, now that we've gone over what comes in the box and how this device is set up, also, let's go ahead and hold the power button down until it shuts off. There we go. Gives you a little ding or noise, and it shuts off. We'll go ahead and set this down. What I'm going to do now is unplug. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to unplug the 6200 that I'm currently speaking into. So make note of what my audio sounds like now. I'm going to unplug this, put it back on its charger back there, and then I'm going to plug in the Calisto 7200, and I'll be recording my audio through that. I might hold it up while I'm doing that, so it might sound a little bit funny depending on where I'm at in the room or which direction I'm facing. I'm not really sure. We're going to see, but that's kind of what the point here is to demo using this device versus another Plantronics device for comparison. Let's go ahead and pause now, and I will resume the video once we're all set up and ready to record. Okay, we are back. I am now speaking through the 7200. You can see the 6200 is back on its charger back here, which is connected to a whole separate laptop. The speakerphone, I'm going to hold it up so its audio changes a bit while I'm moving it around. There you have it. This is now plugged into the laptop I was speaking on. I am recording through it now. Before hitting record, as I wasn't signed into Skype for Business, I just had a white line across here indicating it was powered on. But then once I started to record or used the speaker as the recording device for this video, it lit up green to indicate I was recording again. I'm going to go ahead and move it to right here so it's in the shot while I'm recording. And what I want to do now is demonstrate me facing it and speaking versus me turning to the side and facing the screen and speaking. I'm actually going to walk this way as well so you can kind of hear the differences as I move across the room. I'm probably about 10 feet away from it right now. I'm walking back over, and brief demonstration on the audio, feel, quality, etc. as I am facing the speaker, turned away from the speaker, walk down the room from the speaker, and then also you have the ability to kind of go back in the video and compare the sound and quality of the 7200 speakerphone versus the earbud mic on your chest 6200. There you go. Brief comparison, quasi unboxing, not really unboxing, but going over what's included in the box. I hope this was helpful as you are evaluating your options, and that's all I've got for you today. Again, for more unboxing or demos or overviews or even just the occasional Teams recap episode going over what's new in Teams and Skype for Business, make sure you visit my YouTube channel, link up there again, and I can be reached on Twitter @GetCSJosh. Hopefully we'll be talking to you all very soon. Thank you.